why some people quit Arc Raiders and why they usually come back. I want to talk about this. This is not today's planned video off because I've had another post at the Facebook group. Shout out, what's going on, by the way? Arc Raider old timer, your mate Dan. You know who this is by now. Videos every Monday and Friday, every now and then an occasional bonus video. You know the deal. So somebody posted in the Facebook group that they've essentially had enough of Arc Raiders. And we've had, I say we, but the community has had several of these posts over the last few weeks. Some people have left, and when they've left, I haven't written it in the comments section, but when they've left, I knew they're going to return. I'm not going to write, okay, see you in a week's time, because that'll be cocky, and I know I sound it, but I try not to be. So I didn't say that, but you know they're going to return. It's happened with me, except I didn't leave, and I call this the f*** you wall. What it is, when you play, this could be applicable to other extraction shooters as well. But obviously, I'm talking about Arc Raiders because that's the one that I play, right? When you play Arc Raiders, especially when you're just starting out, there comes a point where when you spend all that time gathering your loot, finding a good rare item, having it on your person in the game, but not in a safe pocket because you've run out of spaces or you found more things than you're able to carry in your safe pockets, i.e. putting that bit of loot at risk. When this happens, you spend, 20, sometimes even 30 minutes running around a level, getting all you can. Shouldn't really be in it that long, really, should you? But maybe you are. Getting all the bits that you can. And then at the last minute, you know how it is, you get extraction camped or you meet somebody that goes, don't shoot. All right. And then shoots you in the back, and then you lose all your stuff. When it happens, the first few, weeks of playing, for me, I can only talk how I feel, it hits you in the effing stomach. It really hits you in the stomach. It's like, it's a feeling, for me, as somebody who doesn't play extraction shooters, that gaming hasn't presented me with before. And it's hard to describe. I think it's a combination of many things. It's a possible combination of pride. A lot of us are competitive gamers. So when you get shot and you're crawling around on the floor and someone's standing over you, a little bit humiliating, a little bit embarrassing. All your stuff being taken, so all that work you put in is gone. And you get a kind of attachment to the loot, don't you? And I mentioned this in the last video that I'd done. Kind of a controversial video. Upset a few people. Wasn't intended to. I'll put a link up there talking about people wanting to change Arc Raiders because they're not happy with extraction shooter mechanics being in an extraction shooter. So check that up there. So I call this the f*** you wall. We all face it, and it's just a point in the game where you say, because of all this that's happened, I've had enough, I'm going. I don't need this stress, right? But as I said, some people get past it. It happened to me, and every time I got ratted or somebody shot or killed me, it really did. It felt like a knife, not physically, obviously, but it really annoyed. Hurt. All right, I'll say it. It hurt. It's like, oh man. And it's a weird, cold, eerie feeling when it happens. Because you know it's another person that's done it. And you know another person has taken that, however you want to say morality or not, has taken that moral decision to straight up kill you. And I think in some weird, strange way, even though it's a video game, we kind of a little bit equate it to real life in a way. Maybe it's like the human within us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of just equate it to, if you've done that, you must be an arsehole. Do you know what I mean? And I think that hits hard. I think there's 5 stages of the FU wall, right? Denial. Like, that was unlucky. It won't happen again. The matchmaking's just off today. Just brush it off. Then there's anger. F this game. You yell at the screen, you're angry, you blame rats, matchmaking, the developers, you think the game should change. Then, stage 3 is bargaining. Do you know what? Let me do one more raid, and then I'm good. Just let me get the gear back, and I'll be good. Or maybe if I play it a bit safer, if I'm a bit more sneaky, you kind of make, it's almost like you're making deals with yourself. Then stage 2, depression. That's when you post that Facebook post. You're defeated. You're exhausted. I'm done with this. I've lost everything. I've had enough. This game's not fun. It's crap. I work hard. I don't need this. I work hard. All right, you lovely Arc Raider crew. Quick old timer ad break before we jump back into it. If you want to support the channel and join the Arc Raiders old timer crew, check out the Patreon. Patrons get access to exclusive merch. We're talking nice mugs, funky t-shirts, trinkets, shout outs at the start of videos, chances to hop on a stream with me. We'll go bonkers together. Patreon not your ting? No problem, brother. You can make a one-time contribution for whatever you think my content is worth by buying me a burger. Links in the description. It's worth nothing, you want. Oh, come on, that's not very nice, is it? While we're here, check out arctrader.com. Trader spelled TRAIDER.com. It is the official partner with Arc Raider Old Timer. It's your one-stop shop for everything Arc Raiders, you know what I'm saying? Make safe trades, use the player reporting system with video evidence. Browse the full item database, track loot spots, quests, community notes, a full bounty system. Put a hit out on man them, you know what I'm saying? Everything in one website instead of hunting all over the internet like an absolute lunatic. So support me via the Patreon, links in the description. Buy me a burger if you want to. If you don't want to, it's cool. And check out arctrader.com, the official sponsor. Okay, deep breath. Let's get back into it. And then the final stage, acceptance, where it's quite healthy this stage. You kind of just let go. Do you know what I mean? You know you're going to leave. You know you know you're done with Arc Raiders, at least for now, and you're kind of comfortable with that. I think that's healthy. So you go, you let people know you're going. I'm going, by the way. I've had enough. You go, and then you know you enjoy it, and then you miss it, and you start thinking about it. You play other games, but none of them had that scratch the itch, just so you need it scratched. And then you return, and then eventually you get over it. And I think it's an interesting mechanic to Arc Raiders and to extraction shooters in general. Quite interesting to discuss it. Have you gone through this? As I said, I've gone through it. I ain't perfect. I've gone through it, but I didn't leave. Mine was more stubbornness. I'm like, no, F this. As annoying as it is, I'm not. No, I'm not going nowhere. Now, when it happens, I still have that because I'm in very good lobbies now. I.e., I play peacefully. I play very stealthy. I hardly ever kill, so my lobbies are good. So when it happens now, it's shocking. It's like, oh my god, I didn't expect that. You just don't expect it, and it's even more impactful because it doesn't happen all the time. But I don't have that initial feeling that I had, like, oh, that's it, I can't do it. It's the time, and it's the time investment going up against that instant loss of your stuff. It's gone. It's what you can grind for 20 minutes, like I said, 30 minutes, and then it's gone. It's the betrayal factor, especially when somebody says, you know, don't shoot. The game makes you care is the best way to explain it, which is kind of its greatest achievement. It makes you feel something. It's the emotional investment, really, that makes the extraction shooter genre unique, isn't it? However, to me, this is by design. These feelings that you get, not a flaw. When the developers originally made the game as PvE and weren't feeling anything, said it was boring, then they introduced that PvP element. I think they got these same feelings that we get, these strong feelings, which many people say if you're getting a feeling that's strong, that's better than having no feeling at all, which is what the devs and the play testers had when it was just PvE. It was just like, oh, it's boring. Rather have a feeling, an emotion, than nothing at all. That's what the developers of Arc Raiders decided, so they changed the course of the game, and here we are now. And I think why people always come back, because it's that one successful raid, isn't it, where everything clicks and the dopamine hit is kind of proportional to the pain you've endured. Some people, it might be FOMO, you know, game updates, new content, and I think friends still playing the game, and I think people who are in the Arc Raiders Old Timer Club Facebook and Discord group will experience the FOMO, because, you know, we're friends there, your friends are there, the crew that you run with are there, they're still talking about it, and you've gone. And as I said before, no other game kind of scratches that itch, and you want to kind of join in, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I just think it's just important to recognise when you should have a break and when you should walk away. And I think the Facebook post is actually quite healthy behaviour, i.e. posting and ranting in the post. It kind of expresses that. And this ties in with the website which I've created, the Ark Raiders Old Timers community website, where I'm taking the best stories that people have had and posting it up so it doesn't get lost in Facebook posts. If you're interested in that, if that's something you're interested in, check out the link to the website in the description and the contact me page. Send me an email and I'll post your story. But the idea is, it's almost like a hall of memories of the Ark Raider old timers who've played the game. Some may be long gone, but their memories will always remain. Their rants will always remain. And you might have looked back on a time when you've written a post saying, that's it, I've had enough of this game. And then, do you get what I'm saying? You still come back to it. So, this video is not like, I knew he was going to come back. Because as I said, it happened to me. I didn't leave, but I understand it. Do you know what I'm saying? If the game makes you feel miserable, you really should, just take a break from it. The argument that it is an extraction shooter, unfortunately, I do have to stick with that. I did see, obviously, a hell of a lot of pushback in the last video. And that's good. Healthy debate. Most people were respectful about it. We don't always have to agree. But I will stick by what I'm saying. It's an extraction shooter. Getting killed in an extraction shooter, be it PvP or PvE, getting killed with your loot and losing your loot is literally the game that you've purchased. So you need to reconcile, come to terms with that very fact, and decide if Ark Raiders is for you. It might not even be for you. Some games aren't for me. Like, I'm going to try out Marathon, Bungie's Marathon. But I know that's PvP focused. And I know deep down it's not for me. I'm not going to post on the Bungie Marathon group or in a Bungie Marathon, forum and say, there's too much PvP in this game. It should be PvE. No, I know that's what the game's about. I know it's going to be PvP. I know that's the focus. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to post that in the Marathon group, am I? But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let's have a very cool, chilled discussion. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. We're just talking, we're just chatting. Tell me about the wall. Have you experienced the wall? Did you get through it? How did you get through it? Or have you faced that FU wall with Ark Raiders and thought, you know what, I ain't come back to this crap? Let me know. If you enjoyed the content, click the like button. I do appreciate it. It helps the channel. I've got some goals and aims for this channel that I want to hit. And we're getting there. We're slowly getting there, old-timer style. But every time you share a video, every time you leave a comment, it really does help me. I appreciate it. If you want to support me further, the Patreon is a massive help. Or buy me a burger. Or you can join the channel. Everything's in the description if you want to support me in that way. Or failing that, the fact that you can hear my voice now means you've got to the end of the video, which means you've helped the algorithm, which means I love you, mate. Let me know your feelings with regards to the wall. Have you hit that wall, or are you still going with Ark Raiders? Either way, you're welcome in the community, Facebook, the Discord. Come and chat to us about it. We'll get you back on good. Get you a cup of tea and get you feeling good again. All right, cool. Right, I'm out. See you for the next one.